This week, the Sublime Crew go looking for the world's rarest dolphin.
See that?
Yeah. In a sailboat. That doesn't sound too difficult.
Nah, looks like it's a bust again. Dolphin!
That's coming up.
Hey there, we are in the beautiful historic coastal village of Akaroa, and we are on the hunt for the world's rarest dolphin, the Hectors Dolphin. These dolphins are only found around the coast of New Zealand, and Akaroa is a well-known hotspot for these little guys. While they used to be seen quite commonly in the upper harbour area, they tend to dwell right out by the harbour heads these days. We're here for a few days, so hopefully we'll get the right conditions to sail out to the outer harbour and find them in the open water, or we might get lucky and find some dolphins in the more sheltered bays in the upper harbour area. A normal person would get onto one of the local tourist boats who almost guarantee that you'll see a dolphin if you go out with them. But we're not normal people, and you didn't jump onto this channel to see people sitting on a tourist boat, did you? So we're going to go sailing and see if we can find some of these little guys in the next couple of days. Let's see how we get on.
Not only are Hectors dolphins the rarest dolphins in the world, they're also the smallest. They only grow to about 1.5 metres long, and the little ones are about the size of a rugby ball, which is just over a foot long when they're born. Oh yeah, jellyfish everywhere. Some of them are almost look like kelp, quite cool, and then there's some real blue ones. So I've just been geezing around where the boat stopped, haven't seen anything, not even a seal. Disappointing, but it's our first day and our first attempt, and we're probably 2/3 of the way out of the harbour, so we made a good distance. The northeast has come up, so we've got a big headwind to tack all the way back to Akaroa village, so we will just keep heading back there, I think, and hopefully bump into something on the way. Day one, not so good just yet, but some lovely sailing. I've got the boat.
Hey, 7:30 in the morning, and we're going to go out and give it an early nudge. The goal is to get further out towards the heads if the breeze allows. So we're supposed to get a northerly, we head south down the harbour, and then as the tide turns we will head back up the harbour with the tide. Oh wait, there's a bung. That would have sucked. There's some risk with getting that far out at the heads, especially in a small dinghy. So we are going to monitor the amount of wind on the way down and hold that up against the forecast to see if we're going to have more or less. I'm more worried about having not enough wind than having too much.
Alright, we're heading down towards the kite where the marae is, and we've hopefully got some breeze filled in from the north as forecast for a change. Looks like all the fizz boats are coming back, which means it must be time for us to go out. Alright, everyone stay focused. There's dolphins here somewhere. Dolphin hunting! Hey! Woo! Just had to get down the bay in a hurry. So how do you know if it's a Hectors dolphin, you ask? Well, one, they're 1.5 metres long, and a bottlenose dolphin starts at about 2.5 metres long. But the main thing, apart from being small, is that they have this cute little dorsal fin that's the shape of Mickey Mouse's ear. So if we see a Mickey Mouse ear pop up out of the water, we know we've got one of the little fellas. And now, nice one. So we've gone out as far as we're comfortable, or maybe slightly further, and we're just going to start working our way across the harbour, the other side, see what we can see over there, and then work our way back up harbour, which could be a busy trip. We've got about 12-13 knots, a bit of wind against tide, so and a wee bit of swell rolling in from the harbour. So it's 5:15 and we've seen nothing, so we're going to work our way back across to the house and lick our wounds and see what the options are for tomorrow. Depending on the weather, there could be a southwest change happening, which won't be salubrious for sailing. But if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Sarah Thompson takes us home. Back at the boat ramp, end of day 2. We can get the boat de-rigged, have a late dinner and reassess what's workable in terms of what we can find and how far out we can sail. So it's Thursday, day 4, and it's a slapping southerly straight off Antarctica and straight up the harbour. Let's go have a look and we'll just see how far we can get. And we're just going to go until it doesn't make sense. It's rough and cold, so if it starts to suck too much, we're supposed to be here for fun, so we'll turn around and come home if it gets too ugly. Let's get going. Gusting 20 easy now. Well under control, but pretty wet. Definitely feels like we're sailing somewhere near Antarctica. Now, perfect. Bit of a gust coming on. So we're on to our 6th tack, and we've been fighting the wind and the tide, and we're only just out of French Bay after about 45 minutes to an hour of sailing. So even though it's blowing, we're not going anywhere fast just because of the tide. We're going to turn around and head back and work out what the plan is for tomorrow. So maybe hunting for the world's rarest dolphin in a sailing dinghy is a dumb idea. Just not quite sure where to from here, apart from into the ramp. We might not have found Hectors dolphins after days of trying, but what we have done is we've managed to do a lot of sailing, and we wouldn't have done that unless we had a bit of a goal to have a crack at. So sometimes when you're not successful, overall it can still be a success, and I think that's definitely been the case with this trip. Look, look, look! We've got a dolphin! Woo! Just saw one! And it's disappeared on us. Oh, oh, where'd he go? Oh yeah. Let's put in a jibe and go back. Let's go back for another look. Oh man. Jibing now. Oh, there. See that?
Yeah.
Flippin' wicked. Dolphin! Woohoo! Don't know if that's on footage, but that is the world's rarest dolphin. Like one fleeting glimpse and they're gone. It wasn't a pot of 5, so they're hard to spot when they're in 1s and 2s. He was just on the cruise heading down the harbour, just ducking in like he was fishing or something. No hurry at all, but just disappeared. Wicked to see. That might be it from that little fella. He's headed off to wherever they go. And we're going to head off back to the ramp, try and warm up. But it just goes to show that if you persevere, you can kind of stack the odds in your favour, and I think that's what we've done today, or this week. Hey. And that is how you get find Hectors dolphins on a windy, cold Akaroa harbour. See you next time.